Jungles, the rainforest, the richest habitat on Earth, hosting millions of species. Today, we travel to the island of Borneo. We head up north into Sabah for an easy hike into the rainforest at Kionsum, where rivers flow through, punctuated by the mighty waterfalls. When you think about it, ultimately, all of our tropical houseplant has their origins in the jungle. And if you're curious, join me in this hike to go back to their roots and see what conditions these tropical plants like your aroids, ferns, your begonias, and all the rest, how they actually thrive out there in the real world, and take this knowledge back into our own garden. Also in this trip, I saw many tropical plants that I have not seen before, and I hope you enjoy seeing these green eye candies with me. Terima kasih. This is my guide, Richard, and he will be taking me through the hike today. We are just at the beginning. Lead the way.
Okay.
Okay. I'm quite intrigued by this. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a tree of sort. I just love how beautiful the foliage is with this root part, and then there's intermarginal veins all around it. I wish I know what tree this is. I want to point your eyes to what I think here is the Pothos ovitifolus. It's kind of more round than the usual ones, and I find them rather cute. And they are just creeping upon not even a real branch, a branch that has fallen. It's so gorgeous. I don't see this much in West Malaysia. I think they're more prevalent in North Borneo, perhaps in the Philippines also. And this tree here just really caught my eye. So this is facing the river, as you could hear, but what is growing on the tree is so beautiful and intricate. These are little, I'm not sure what they are. Are they ferns or moss of sort? They're so gorgeous. And look at that dewy water droplets on it. So I was just gonna cross the river, but I just spotted this that's so interesting. So growing among this moss here is this, I'm not sure what. Ah! I think it was a frog or something. I think there is yes, something, I don't know if it's a Raphirodora or something, but it's certainly something that is climbing. Okay, now so I'll attempt to go down. Slowly. Okay. To where? Whoa! So we've come now to this beautiful, gorgeous river. It's an amazing feeling here. So nice and cooling. The sound is amazing. Enjoy. So I'm just climbing up this hill and saw this, I think it's a Homalomena. It's got a little bit of molting patterns and its petiole is red. Look at that. Quite interesting. And I'm stumbling upon a never seen before plant. I really don't know what it is, but it's also got some nice patterns. There's quite a few here that's growing around. Well, what else do we have? We have this. It's a fern that I also see going around in Semenanjung, Malaysia. It's very pretty fern, this. What's more interesting is what we're seeing here. I'm also not sure what this is, guys. If you do know what it is, let me know. It seems to be growing on the crevices of the rocks. You can see it's clinging on the rocks. So happy right there. And this one here is an even better specimen. It looks great, just so perfect, enjoying the shade. Looks like a shade-loving plant that loves the rocks. Also something I've not seen before. So this leaf here is quite hard, like cardboard dish, and it's just so kind of boulette pattern. It reminds me a little bit of the Tonka Ali, except that this is more rounded and short. So interesting. Now we were talking about before, but this has the patterns here much more prominent. And let's look at the patio behind. It is red too. Okay. Oh, here's a slightly different one from the one we saw before. If you remember, the pattern was much more the lighter color in the middle. This one is now with the darker green in the middle. Also a pinkish sort of patio. Oh, so nice. Just spotted this fern tree, guys. It's gorgeous. I've not sighted one amongst my hike. This is actually the first time I've seen it. So we know that they love the canopy. And this tree here just caught my eye. They've kind of grown so close together. They're intertwined and then kind of fused in the middle somehow. A happily married couple. I believe this is a ginger plant. I have certainly not seen this in a nursery. So I believe this is something that's not common and very, very pretty. How come it's the only one here? I'm trying to see if there's a mother somewhere. This is strange. This ginger, beautiful plant here seems to be by itself right here. Here we spot some Schismatoglottis. This is so gorgeous. And then there's another one just right here. Slightly different. As you can see, the patterns are bolder here in the middle. And here we have something that's called something Borneoensis. I also see this in Sarawak, so looks like it's could be endemic to Borneo, this leaf. Okay, let's go. I'm walking very slowly. I hope the guide hasn't left me. Just look at the lovely fern trees that's here. So gorgeous, basking under the filtered light. And then now I am curious, this Homalomenas that seems to be growing in the cracks and rocks and kind of muddied earth. I'm curious what potting media nature is using. It looks like soil to me, mixing with bits of rocks. And then it's on the slope, however, so we know that it doesn't maybe retain too much water because gravity, they will naturally sink down. Oh, another piece of beautiful moss growing on this trunk. Oh, a Raphirodora. Yeah, this is certainly a Raphirodora. Oh gosh. You see them very tiny and delicate Selaginella. It's so gorgeous. And then there's a bigger one that's right up here. It's got more flattish sort of fronds compared to the more normal ones that I've seen. We've come here to a cluster of similar I'm so tired, I can't remember. But Homalomenas there. Anyway, this seems to be slightly different from the ones we saw earlier. Now it's got this lime green running towards the middle vein. Really pretty, really, really pretty. I've not seen this before. Oh, I've stumbled upon a very pretty tree right here as I'm struggling my way down. This tree is gorgeous. The leaf is gorgeous, and it's actually a little, yes, satiny, velvety. Oh my god, I love this. I don't know what this is. I saw this also in Sarawak. This tree is so gorgeous. Could you come and look at this up close? It's very similar to the Anthirambichii. The veins are so spectacular. So pretty. So here we have a leash over there.
Oh,
So yeah, it's part of the hike. Yes.
this one.
Yes, it's a leash, right?
Yeah, you see?
Ah, ew, yuck, Felix is looking for something.
Looking for blood.
He's looking for blood. So we're just right beside the waterfall, and then here on the banks, I find some really interesting plants. Not sure what it is. It's variegated. It's yeah, totally not sure what this is, but it's got very nice striking patterns. Now let's go up and see what else we could find. Oh, there it is. This huge Homalomena here. This is quite commonly spotted everywhere. And then there again, this leaf here that I love so much, and I have no idea what it is. And I am quite excited. This is the first time I have seen begonia in the wild. This is undeniably begonia. It's got red stem, white back. You know, we're always wondering about our begonia mix. This is a begonia in nature, and I wonder what kind of mix nature has for it. It's quite a remarkable finding for me, because I'm seeing begonias climbing up the rocks. So, believe it or not, if you put the begonia on something, they are able to climb up. It's a creeper plant. Here, maybe it's more obvious here. This is a slightly bigger plant. So it's clinging to its dear life on the rocks. Okay, I hope I don't meddle with it too much. Here, if you come closer, have a look. Okay, it's kind of hanging and sitting down, and its roots are clinging to these rocks here. Ah, here, over here. So this is kind of a cane begonia, I think, as you could see. And you know how we always have problem with our cane begonia when it gets too long, we have to cut it. So here in nature, they just find a surface to cling on, and that's how they get bigger. We're still beside the river, and I've come across this interesting fern-like thing. I say fern-like because I can't be sure if it's really a fern. And then there is this one, which has kind of a thick thing in the middle. That's also a leaf that's interesting. I think this is definitely a fern. Very, very gorgeous. There are huge Selaginella right here. Could you see it? So beautiful. It's so lacy like. And right beside this, we have a huge Alocasia. Let's see what the leaves look like. Oh, very nice and dark. And let's see what's at the back. I think it's got very pretty veining, black veins at the back. It's a huge one. This leaf is kind of unique. I've never seen anything like this. This shape is asymmetrical, and it's got then tiny leaves along the stem too. Look at that tiny little growth. I don't know what they are. Now this one kind of catches my eye. It's like a two-tone and love the texture very much. Yeah, maybe this is more prominent here if you could see. So gorgeous. I've not seen this before either.
Yes.
I'm so tired and I also needed this stick to walk. And you don't seem to need it. Can I ask how old are you?
I'm 60, coming to 68. 68, that's right.
Here, I give you stick.
No.
You don't need?
No need.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. We continue then.
Okay.
So we've come to the end of our tour, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me to the very end. And here I'm just gonna do some obligatory poses next to the waterfall. So if you've enjoyed this, please remember to click subscribe, like it, and share it with others. This way YouTube knows that this is a good video. So thank you and see you in my next video.